Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. We have 3-5-2 custom tactics and instructions today. Very attacking custom instructions. I really enjoy playing this formation a lot. I try to make it as defensive as I possibly can and attacking as well. Just so you can't, because I don't want to say it. In previous FIFA installments, the AFC, whatever you want to call them, the right mid and the left mid would drop deeper, so they would defend in a 5-2-1-2. This year they don't drop that deep, so I try to make it as defensive as I can with the CDMs and the backline of 3. Your right mid and left mid won't attack as much, but they can go forward. They won't just run by themselves, but you have this triangle of death up here that can outscore anybody if you know how to do quick tiki-taka plays with all 3 of them. But let's get into the tactics. That's the default code. If you guys just want to copy and paste that, you guys can, but I'll go over how to customize it for your own liking. If it's too attacking, if you need to make it more defensive, if the line is too high for you, if you get caught on through balls, all that good stuff. The code is capital Quebec, capital Robert, lower cat, excuse me, lower zebra, lower cat, lower Omar, capital Yo-Yo, lower Alpha, capital Mother, number 2, and capital Sally. Hit that like and hit that subscribe button, please, so I can continue making these videos for you guys. Alright, let's get into this. So I'm gonna get into the player roles first, and then we'll come back to the defensive approach so you can kind of see what I mean. So whenever you are without a ball, this is how you're gonna play 3-5-2, right? So just like that. Whenever you do have the ball, same thing. So 3, you have 2 CDMs that are actually holding CDMs. I'll show you how to make them more attacking if you need to. You have your wingers. You have one that's more attacking, which will be the right side, and one that's a little bit more defensive, which is the left side. You have your one playmaker. The playmaker, the reason I didn't do shadow striker on this one is so they can drop back a little bit to help you out in the defensive approach, so you can run back with your center mid. With your cam, and you can defend in a 3-5-2. If that makes sense. So you can have a middle line of 5, which I don't know if you guys have been playing against a 4-5-1 a lot, but that thing is crazy to break down. That 5 midfields, it's annoying. So you can defend in a 3-5, and then I make the left striker drop a little bit deeper with the support, so it's kind of like you're defending in a 3-5-1-1. And then you have your right striker as your more getting behind striker. So you have him poacher. I have him on versatile, so he can drop deeper if he needs to. If not, he'll kind of drift wide. It's like think of a few years ago when you had getting behind, but not to stay central. It's more like a balance approach. So they kind of do a little bit of everything. So I have him poacher, versatile. So he's your main man, your main striker. Send him through balls. If you have somebody with an incisive pass it to him. He should be your most lethal player in front of goal. Your left striker will be your more supportive striker, your secondary striker. So for me, I have Trossard. He's a 5-star weak foot, so he can shoot from either side if I do dribble with him. He gets the rebounds, all that good stuff. And with the support instruction, so he's advanced forward support. With the support instruction, he will drop a little bit deeper to help you pick up the ball, and then you can start over with the quick 1-2s, or you can start off your attack with the left side. Your cam will be, again, playmaker, like I said earlier, playmaker balance. So he does a little bit of everything. He will be your focal point. He will get the ball first before anybody else. So I recommend building up through the left and through balls through the right. That's how I recommend playing this formation, because of how I have it set up. So whenever you get them, try to look for your left striker as much as you can, and then send the first time through ball to your right striker. I do have somebody here that does have a finesse shot plus. So I know that a new El Capitan Evo just came out. It does have a finesse shot on it. Use that Evo, and if you can put somebody as a cam that has that finesse shot trait, that's crazy. It's really good. The reason why is because a lot of people play with like a 40 line height in the defensive aspect, so they do park the bus, they do sit in your opponent's box. Whenever they do that, if you have a cam that has a finesse shot, then you can just, I don't want to say spam finesse shots from outside of the box, but that's an extra weapon that you can use whenever you can't break down your opponent when they're too compact in the defense. You can just hit a quick finesse shot from outside of the box and score it. Your left mid will be wide midfielder support, so they won't go too far forward. They're always going to be on the left side, just right there on the touch line. Just right there, just enough for you to get an outlet ball. So whenever you are getting pressed, try to build out through your left, because you're always going to have somebody there to pass it to. Since you're going to have your left striker drop a little bit deeper and your left mid be there for the supportive role. On the right side, I have winger and balance. Not inside forward because it makes it too attacking. With the winger, they do drop a little bit deeper to help you defend, and they do go forward as well, and they will be on the touchline a lot. Cool. Whenever you can't build up through the left, like quick tiki-taka play, then you can do through balls to the right side. So have a more faster player on this side. If you have a finesse shot too, because they can cut inside, that would be nice. But have somebody that can basically run all game on this side. This will be like your outlet. Your build-up phase, left side. Your outlet ball will be on the right side. Now, both CDMs, I have them both on holding defend. Only because you do have a back line of 3, and I don't want to break them apart. So I have my 2 CDMs there, and I can run forward with them by myself without me needing the AI to do the work for me. Now, if you feel like you need a little bit more help in the attacking phase, then you can leave them on holding and then do... Oh, sorry. Not holding defend. You can do deep line playmaker build up if you want to make them a little bit more attacking. Or if you want to make them just... how do I want to say? I would say build up would be just more attacking than holding. And then defend will be just slightly more attacking than holding, if that makes sense, because they will go a little bit more forward. I wouldn't do box crush or anything like that on this formation. I'll just kind of leave it as is. I recommend starting off with this. If you feel like you need more attacking support through the midfield area, then go ahead and switch to deep line playmaker. Now, all 3 center backs, I have defender on all of them. You can switch them to wide back. Where is it at? Wide back. I was playing with wide back. It does make them actually go a little bit wider, so they do give you a little bit more support if you are getting pressed. But when you're playing a formation like a 4-4-2 or like a 4-2-1-3, whenever they do have wingers and they do cut inside a lot with the inside forward instruction, you do suffer with that. Therefore, I left it on defender like that, so they are more compact, because eventually the logic behind this is eventually they're going to run inside anyways to the box, and they're going to try to score. So they're going to have to cut inside eventually. So if you can have them more compact, then you'll have a better chance of trying to steal the ball, because they are more compact. They don't break apart by themselves. Your defensive AI doesn't go wide. They just stay narrow. That's my whole thought process, because you could chase them down with your CDMs or your left mid or right mid, if that makes sense. And then your goalie will be, you can put him on whatever, sweeper, keeper, whatever. I have him on ball playing keeper because he has that ball plus instruction, but I kind of leave him just as is. Now, with the team tactics, I do have build a style balance, but if you need a more conservative way of attacking, then go ahead and put short passing, but I leave it on balance because I can do a little bit of everything. I can do quick tiki-taka plays, or I can just slow it down, pass the ball, hold the ball. With this exact formation, I have been holding the ball a lot. I've been having like 60 to 70% possession in the higher divisions, Division 1, Elite Division, and Foot Champs as well. So keep that in mind. You can switch it up to your own liking. And then defensive approach, I do have it on 67. If you feel like it's too aggressive, too high, go to 61, just enough to where it changes the high line so you can press a little bit more, because my thought process is try to outscore my opponent with this formation, because they will score goals on you because you only have a back line of 3. But most games I've been winning like 4-2, 5-3, stuff like that. So you will score a lot of goals, but you will concede a few goals. That's why I just play a higher line. Now, if you want to be more conservative, again, 61. If you want to be even more conservative than that, then go ahead and drop it to 47. I even experimented with 40. They do drop a little bit deeper on this formation, but I would say 47 to 55 if you want to be more on the reserve side. And then 61 if you just want to be kind of in the middle, a little bit more aggressive. And then 67 to be the most aggressive. That's just how I play. But yep. Those are the custom tactics and instructions for the 3-5-2. Is one of my favorite formations in the game because you have so many attacking options. This is probably what I'm going to play in the Foot Champs this season. I mean this weekend. I'm not even going to lie to you. But I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace. Oh, and hit that like and hit that subscribe button, please. Peace.